We're here.
We're here, but there's.
Hey, we're finally here. I swear one of these days we'll get the hang of this. Maybe.
Christine says, love the new intro. Badass.
Isn't that awesome? He did that.
We paid really good money for that. Well, she will pay really good money.
Money?
No, we'll work it out. Chapter 7.
So thanks for joining. If you're new here, hi. I'm Anna Blakely. This is Mr. B.
And if you're not new here, you know this is just an everyday occurrence that I'm just going to say, I'm going to get it out of the way. I fucked some shit up. I'm sorry. There's no way around it. I effed it up.
Now you're censoring yourself.
I'm Christian.
But we're here and you're here. So yay. So let's see who we got.
First signs of admitting a problem right there, right?
Oh, Sandy Kelly. Yay. Yes. Isn't that intro cool? He did such a good job. Such a good job. Oh, and Janice is here. Hi, Janice.
Yes.
Sandy,
let me throw this up here real quick.
Christine.
Let me put that right there. Okay. And then we'll go look. All right.
Oh, okay. Where'd I get down to? Christine is here. Oh, Renette's here. Hey, Renette.
Nicole.
Do this every time. She likes the intro. So I think you did good.
Well, the intro is going to have to change
Why?
because somebody's going to keep writing books.
Oh, well, that's true. We'll
So
figure
we
something
got
out.
to at least get to 60 so we can have a full minute.
Would that be a long intro? But anyway, so hey, Nicole. Hey, Jennifer. Linda's here. Yay.
Renette says you got a bit of Elvira going.
You know what? I don't even know why I just went too low. Sorry.
No, yeah.
I took a shower this morning. Took a shower. You're welcome.
First time this
You're
week.
welcome. But I was doing my makeup and then I was trying to figure out what to wear. And when I went in the shower, I actually planned on just doing my makeup, throwing on a hat, being casual. And then I was looking into my closet, trying to figure out what to put on. And I got this and I forgot that I hadn't worn it yet. And I liked it. And then after I had it on, I kind of liked my fun little earrings. I hadn't worn those yet either. So I thought, why not? YOLO, right?
Abby's, we'll get to YOLO. Abby's on the couch. Nicole's in Minnesota in the house. Jason, hi, Jason.
Oh, Jason's here. Hey.
He is somewhere over the Atlantic right now.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to be on. So we'll get to that later too. Not that later. Wait, that came out way wrong. That's not what I meant.
I have pictures. All right. I was wondering what all the squawking was. Hey, so do y'all mind?
What?
Can I do it one more time?
The intro?
Because somebody said they didn't see it, and can I have
Ruth, is that what you're talking about? The squawking? Or do you think it was
there's some other
squawking?
people were.
We're like so behind already. Gosh, sorry guys.
I'm just gonna play it one more time. I worked on an intro this week.
It's really cool. You did
I
a good
liked
job.
it, but I'm sorry. So just bear with me. You're ready? I'll see you on the other side here.
Just hang tight. You're ridiculous. So anyway,
Sorry,
that's
that
what
was
the
it.
squawking was about.
That
I
was the
think if that's what
squawking.
you're
I-
talking about, I don't know.
May not have
But
been, but
anyways,
we may have
gosh,
just
I'm
lost a bunch of people. I don't know.
I'm so behind on people. Oh, thanks, Christine. I straightened it. I
Leanne
haven't done that in a while.
and Tony are here.
Oh, hey guys.
Arlene,
Hey, Arlene.
Sandy.
I feel like we've missed people.
From the Not Supposed to Be Live video. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
So last week we messed up. I messed up. We didn't. I messed up, and I messed the mirror image, and I couldn't change it. So I was trying to make sure I was set right, but then
And he missed.
I wasn't thinking that if I hit go live, it was going to use up the link that we already made, and then I was like cancel. Well, then it can't. I should just stay anyway.
What are you gonna do? But we're here, and you're here, so it doesn't matter.
That was my squawking,
That was the squawking.
and it's recorded, so we've got it.
Oh goodness.
Sorry, Ruth.
Oh hey Nicole. I don't know if I said Nicole. Oh hey Heather. Heather got her shirt today, and she loved it.
Good. Melinda.
So glad. And Kelly. Hey Kelly.
Kelly
Trying to look over
Slagle.
here. Excuse me.
Yeah, she said
Arlene,
lots of
Eve.
eye candy. Thank you. Oh, the intro. Yeah, the intro is lots of eye candy. I'm sorry.
Can't take him anywhere.
Renette says she thinks the intro should be used as promos on social media.
That would be.
Abby.
That's a really good idea. Nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Love that. Janice says it's still freaking cool. So I think you got a winner there, buddy.
Eve says we're on the same side, so it must have been worthwhile to jack up everything. Sorry.
He did say that.
Janice got a Tumblr last week. Love it.
Oh,
Thank
good.
you. And Abby has gone in and tweaked some stuff. Sorry. And we're going to have the bigger size, like this, not this fancy sparkly, but this size. This was
a
custom
gift
made,
that he
yeah.
got from me from a friend of ours that makes all kinds of stuff. He got that for me. What, like
it's been a bit.
2 years ago? 4 years?
Mm,
I don't know.
4
Actually, it was
years.
before because it wasn't long after I started.
Yeah.
So
Who's this?
It has my circle logo on it. And I love sparkles.
And it's
so.
sparkly, and she loves everything sparkles.
Although I ordered a new computer case today and it is not sparkly. Believe it or not.
Not believing it.
It has a giraffe. I like giraffes.
Christine, you need to get a dongle shirt. You do, because then you can join the club, and we'll get to that later. But let's get started.
Is that your announcer?
I don't
voice?
know. Guess what happened today? Do you know what happened today?
I know what happened today.
How do you know what happened today?
Because I did it.
You did it.
Mark for Danger released today. This is Grady and Izzy's story, book 5 of the Mark series. And if you did not get my newsletter or see the post in the group, it is a shorter book. I did drop it down to $3.99 instead of $4.99 because of the length. It's not massively shorter than the shortest one in that series, but it was a couple thousand words shorter. And I just felt like I should kind of make up for that. But I love the story. I love the plot. I hope you guys do too. It was one of those circumstances where I did what I could with the time that I had. I went back and forth between all kinds of trying to figure out how to get everything in it that I had originally planned on getting in it while also not affecting the other releases. And I just, the only other option that I had was to just completely cancel the pre-order altogether and put it in marked for disaster. Sorry, I had to stop for a second. Think. Put it in that release slot, which would have pushed it like a couple months. But then that would have pushed that book back, and you guys wouldn't have gotten anything from me this month. And I just decided to I guess, I don't know, cut my losses is the right way to say it. But like I said, I did what I could with the time that I had. I mean, it's still, I feel, a complete story. Excuse me. And I'm really looking forward to getting Ivan's story out. That is, for those of you that have been following the series, Ivan is Jax's kind of right-hand man. But there's a lot more to him than what we've been able to see so far. So that will be his story. I'm excited for that. And I started. Oh wait, maybe I should wait. Should I stop? Maybe I should. I don't know.
It's your show. You can say anything you want.
I just didn't know what all you
I'm
had
just
to
the
say,
eye
but
candy.
I'm a yes, you are. Okay, then okay. So started Christian today. Not this Christian, my character Christian. Kind of part of this Christian, I guess. Got the nice tattoo.
But you didn't start me today.
But no. I'll finish it later. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
All right, that does it for the show tonight.
And probably every other show, because now we're gonna get canceled.
Thank you all for joining us. We are
sorry guys.
We're out. No.
Anyway, so I started on Delta Team Book 1 today, and I can't even tell you how excited I am about this one. Not just because it's, his name and kind of the made to honor him in a way, and just his support that he's given me these last 4 years. But I've had the idea for this one for about a year, maybe a little less. But I got the idea for this one to the point where I already I had typed notes out and all this stuff between now and then. Oh, hey, Melanie. And I have just been jonesing to get it started. And so I'm really excited for the story. I'm excited to get into the new team. So yeah, that was my day. That's it. What else you got?
Bruce got it ready to go.
Oh, good job. Yay. Thank you. Let's see. I feel like
I'm just looking through all the names.
I know.
I've done a bad job tonight. This was just not a good night.
It's turning into a good night.
Well,
it's a great night. It's a great night. They're all
night.
here.
Yeah. And I don't know who you are, but somebody is on YouTube. We have a YouTube viewer.
Yay. Hey, pop in the comments. Wait, can they? Yeah, this
will show up. If they'll comment,
okay.
It'll pop in.
Sorry.
So I was just making sure I didn't miss YouTube icon.
Still learning, but yeah, pop in there so we know you're our first YouTuber.
Yeah.
So we finally were able, or he was finally able to figure out with this new streaming system that we're using now. So Alinda, oh my gosh, I cannot wait either. I'm so excited.
It's like squirrel. I just throw something up in the bush. She's on another trip. Whoop,
whoop. Yeah.
Hey, Mindy.
So, yep. Oh, hey, Mindy. Thanks for coming. Gosh, what else we got?
Janice, better late than never.
Still catch. Hey, absolutely. And there's plenty there. And I get it. Oh my gosh. I have slacked on my reading time so bad, for so long. And it's hard. So you do. Oh, just wait.
Oh, it gets better.
We've got, you think that's wild. Just wait. That screech owl noise wasn't part of the show.
I think it's my new intro. I'll have to.
You can have that your intro for your Mr. B show.
Well, Mr. B's not gonna have a show.
Well,
nobody likes Mr. B or cares about Mr. B.
No, I'm just kidding.
I think I could put it on the dub it into the new intro.
You probably could.
Get everybody's attention. my best rock star.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see everybody here tonight.
Hey, we got a winner.
Yay. Oh, hey, Tony.
He's the YouTube, so
awesome.
Oh, now we got 2.
Now I'm glad to know that it's working and going through. So that was our new thing. So we weren't sure.
Good news. No cancer. Oh my gosh.
What?
Kelly, that's awesome.
Oh, thank goodness. Yay.
That is so awesome. Thanks for sharing that.
Congratulations. I know we talk about I'm excited about books and whatever that, I mean, that's the real stuff. So good for you.
The books.
No, I know.
I'm glad to read that. That's awesome.
I agree. So thank you so much for sharing that and congratulations. That's awesome news.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Beach.
Only fans would watch my pay-per-view is what I was saying. I wasn't.
Oh, well, I was still talking about Kelly's thing and then you popped off with only.
Well, sorry, Kelly. Sorry. I'm telling you.
I think you need to go to bed and start this day.
Well, you already said you anyway. Melanie said she'd watch the Mr. B show.
Hey.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people. I've said since we started this that y'all are gonna be like Anna who, and it's gonna be all about Mr. B. What are we reading?
I was going to be Christina Dawn if I was a girl.
That's pretty. I'm glad you weren't a girl. That's pretty.
That'd be definitely make the show more interesting.
That's true too.
But yeah, so that was Mom had picked out Christina Dawn.
I love Haley Rose though. That's
So-
pretty.
Yeah, it's a really pretty name.
Haley is actually our youngest son's girlfriend's name, but it's EE, not the Y. But
Hi, Holly.
oh, hey Holly, is it hot up there yet?
Sue,
there,
hey.
up there, up over. Hey Sue, thanks for joining us. Sorry, I am.
Who else coming out? Let's promote them here. You today, Shayla Black, Nadia Lee.
Oh
last
shoot!
week, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I need to congratulate Shayla. I haven't done that yet. I'm behind. I'm so behind on my release day stuff today. It was a crazy day. But Jason,
You can always watch this once you land. It's all recorded. You can
Yeah.
watch it. You can check out that awesome intro again.
you did good.
I liked it.
I love that he's able to even watch it all. Like I didn't expect him to be able to watch up on the
Holly.
up in the
What does Holly say?
airplane.
First time watching you guys. I've
Oh.
heard about you guys from Shayla and William Black.
Oh,
Well, thanks.
thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us. Absolutely. And
giving us a chance.
and if you
Although I don't
haven't,
know if this might have been the best one for it. I'm just kidding.
I would like to say they're not always like this, but well, they're always
They
like
kinda
this.
pretty
Yeah, it's just the way it is.
We just learn to go with the flow, you know.
But speaking of Shayla and William, if you don't watch them, or if you never heard me say it, because I know I say it every time I think, but they are on Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Central Time. They're funny. Grab a drink, grab a snack.
Sit back and enjoy.
It's a
the
good
show.
time. Don't try to watch them while you're driving down the road. What was this one? What was this one?
Mhm,
Uh,
Mhm. Bravo team crosses with Alpha, and I jump back and forth. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. So, let's see. You know what, Janice, in the group, I have posted. Oh, wait a minute. Did I? You know what? I'll double check. I'll PM you. I'll get you. I've got my release books in order from when they were released, and then I have them in order per series. So I will get that to you so that you can see, like, because the one as they released, that would probably be what you're talking about. I'm assuming. I'm sorry, I keep itching over here. I feel like something bit me. I got a little bump. It's itchy. Anyway, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I will get that to you. And if you don't hear from me by tomorrow, would you stop? If you don't hear from me by tomorrow, please PM me and remind me, because I have a horrible memory. So let me know. But I do have that. So that might help, because I mean, I do know in Rescuing Graceland, Jake and Olivia are in that one. So there is some crossover there. I don't have Alpha team members in every single Bravo team book. But I do know that those cross over there. But Rescuing Graceland was book 1 in Bravo team series. So I wanted to make sure to show the connection there. But anyway, I don't know. I hope that helps. But just, yeah, be me. It's the Mr. B show. Oh, and Anna too. Did you see what Christine just wrote?
I was sending you a text message to tell you to get the list to
Oh,
Janice.
all right. Well, thank you.
That's what I did.
Yeah. So
What is it?
Christine, she said that it's the Mr. B show. Oh, and Anna too. Thanks, Christine. Appreciate that.
No.
You're not wrong though, probably.
Not the goal.
Oh, let's see. Sue, Kayla Cross. Oh, I love her. Love her.
Bruce says it's in
I've
the
never
80s
met her,
this
talked
week
to her,
in
but
New
I
York.
absolutely love her. Yeah, here too. And it's like upper 80s. It was like 87 here today, which for me, that's way too hot.
Yeah.
Oh, and Olivia Michaels, yes, and Chris Michael. They are both super sweet people too. If you ever get a chance to meet those ladies, they're awesome. So, oh, and Ellie Masters too. Yeah. So yeah, there were a lot of releases today. A lot of releases, a lot of good ones. So yeah, my TBR list is getting pretty long.
Poor Sandy. 7 or 8 come out in one day.
Oh my gosh. That's rough, man. That does. You're right. The wallet takes a hit when that happens. And then sometimes, like, do you ever pre-order a book and then forget you pre-ordered it? And then all of a sudden you get this email and it's like, hey, this is in your Kindle today or whatever. And that's like I like that. It's like a little surprise. Anyway, that's just me. But let's see.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yep. Yeah. I like Wicked too. Like that. I like Wicked Wednesday. Like that's a fun name. But anyway, 71 degrees. That's nice.
Christine says best reading publication date
In your opinion.
in her opinion.
I like doing that too. If I'm reading like multiple series at a time, like alternating between the series and stuff, and especially if I pick up another author or like a new to me author or a new series, I agree because then it's like you make sure you don't miss those little connections or Easter eggs or any of those things that might actually be there. So
Easter eggs.
like those are like little things that authors will put into a story that you don't always even realize that it's there, like that it's like a hint for something coming up until later. Then you're like, oh, that's what that was.
Huh. You call it an Easter egg?
Yeah. Because it's hidden. It's not obvious. Right? That's how I took it anyway. I'm not asking you, I'm asking them. Because I know you don't read. So.
Easter eggs.
Let's see, where are we?
Oh my gosh, we're way up here.
I know. You guys are so awesome, but I'm so behind on comments.
Let's see. Best in my opinion. Here we go. Ruth. Hey Ruth. Me too. Heck yeah. They're
It's
talking
Icky
back
here.
and forth.
Yeah, I know.
I love it.
I
drive
drives
Uber.
Uber. Oh.
Today I picked up a guy at the airport. Holy shit. Come straight
Oh,
up.
did you get a picture? Please tell me you got a picture. Like, do you have a little camera in there in your car or something? You just like slide it in my DM.
Jeez.
You know, I think about that though too. Like, there have been so many times we were on the trip to Chicago. I think we were coming home. No. We were on our way to there with the bus trip. We were chaperoning our son's band choir music trip to Chicago a few weeks ago. And it was the place that we got the shaved beef, which was, it was not good at all. But as we were leaving, there was a booth over in the corner that was full of military men. And they all had like their fatigues on, their camo on and everything. And I even said to, I can't remember if it was my son or my daughter, but I said, man, if I could get away with taking a picture, my readers would love that. But it was like so out in the open, and the way the booth was faced, like set, like there was nowhere for me to hide and try to do it like conspicuously. So I didn't.
That was a big word for Elmo.
Big word for Elmo. Shut up. Anyway.
Hear that story? Kelly said that William and I should get a show.
Oh,
should be in Boxcar Bill.
You guys would get canceled so fast.
We would be canceled so fast. We could do it on Discord, and then you can say.
Oh, that's true. That's true. You could do that.
Yeah, and everybody can join along.
And Susan released today. Yep, I saw that. I've got to get to that one too.
I think it'd be easier to say who didn't have a
Marisol
release.
James. I have not read her. Does she do like art and my kind of stuff, or is it a different like subgenre for romance, or what's she write? I'm interested now.
Connie, where you been?
10.
But back up. I want to tell you, hey, I'm sorry. I know you lost somebody this week, and I thought about you.
So sorry for that.
Yeah.
That's always hard.
She was really good friends with Abby's neighbor as well. So Abby knew about it from that way too. But yeah. So anyway, definitely in our thoughts.
Yep. And oh my gosh, what was?
Well, it's at least
it was like what 31 now? 30?
30, at least 30.
At least 30.
Because there was 30 on that intro. Did you see that intro?
I did see that intro. But I think one of them was a novella, so I wasn't like, I mean, I guess it still counts. It's still a story that I put out, but
yeah.
I don't know. I gotta go recount now. Oh, that's crazy. That is so crazy to think about. Man. Why is Tuesday the release date? You know what? That is a really good question. And it has to do, my understanding, because I asked the same thing when I very first started. I remember Caitlin O'Leary and I having this discussion actually, because it's my understanding that it had to do with the way the like the USA Today list was put together, because it was like something about the cutoff for that, like, because with the USA Today and with all the lists, but it was specifically, I remember that was the list that was mentioned. You have to sell a minimum of like so many copies in a week's time, but because of the way in the US, but because of the time zone differences and the way that like some release, in this part of the country, and then it was something to do with the cutoff and the schedule and trying to make as many of your sales count in a week's time, if that makes sense. I don't really understand like it entirely. And they're not even doing the USA Today list anymore. I mean, supposedly it's on hiatus, but I don't know. I haven't read lately if that's even coming back or not. But that's why. So.
Jennifer loves the surprise. Here's a book emails.
I do too.
This
Those
is one
are
of my favorite
fun.
ones. I'm assuming here, Nicole, you responded to Eve regarding the Uber and the military, because Nicole says I call shotgun.
Dang it, she beat me to it. Well played. Well played.
Yeah.
I gotta give it
Kelly
to you.
all
I'll
sit in the
sit
back. You guys got a car full already.
Hey, I can sit on somebody's lap. I'm just sorry. Oh, so anyway.
Mainly menus.
Good question. He hates
album covers.
He'll listen to my audio stuff, but he hates
my mind doesn't work that way, and I hate it because I've listened to her audios and I love them, and I love the detail, and I just get so wrapped up, like I'm stuck. Like I've talked about it before, but when I'd listen to them and I'd drive to work, and I'd sit in the parking lot because I wanted to finish that chapter. I'd get home and I'd sit outside, and she came out one time, knocked on the window, and I was just like listening. And she knocked on the window, and I'm like,
his dinner was ready.
I said, they're at the bridge. They're at the bridge. And she's like, oh, that's a good part. And she walked off. So I love them. For me to read, and that was the toughest part for me for school stuff, was that, I mean, I can read. I'm a fairly smart guy.
Very smart guy.
But my attention's not there, and it's hard for me to stay on track without having to read it like 3 or 4 times. And I'd find myself in school, I would have to read and write like notes at the same time to really, otherwise I was just going back and reading it, and then going, what did I just read? Been that way all my life. But
click on Sandy's there.
Here?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about with Tim. Is that coming out now? I'm again so behind on so many people's releases. And I hate it. But so funny story about Tim. So Riley Edwards, she's actually, I'm so proud to be able to say, like, I'm totally name dropping, but like we're actually really good friends now, and it's awesome. I love her.
Who?
If you haven't read her, stop it. If you have not read Riley,
Never
you
heard
have
of
to.
him.
I'm sure everybody in here has read Riley. She is amazing. But she made this character in a book, not planning on giving him a story at all. And so she just named him Tim because she just needed to give him a name. Well, then everybody wanted him. And so she's like, okay, so I've learned that you don't ever name a character unless you plan on writing a story on them someday. And so now she has to have a hero named Tim.
The terrible Tim.
Which Tim's not a bad name, but it's just not her normal, like, badass, like,
yeah. Tim just got back from Bumfuckistan. Badass Tim.
Yes, Abby, I agree. So Taylor Swift is like notorious for her Easter eggs for her albums and some things.
Too busy.
So stop
bashing on the guys that she hates.
Oh, stop it. Guys do the same thing.
All right, here we got a question for Anna.
Oh, going back to the meetings. She took a shower today. So do you only shower Tuesdays? Smart ass. I shower every day. It's because I know her.
Let's say it's Tony. It's probably Tony.
And it's, yeah, because Leanne wouldn't do that to me. All right, Tony. You got your number now. Yeah, no, that's funny. Oh, sorry. I can see our front door from here, and I saw flashing lights, and we live out in the country, and it was a tractor
Probably
going
just,
by, so we're good.
probably just gunshots. I don't have a
Oh, Eve
pool
said you had
noodle.
a camera. Okay, like go back, freeze frame,
Yeah.
share with the others, share with class. Uh oh wait. Go back. What's the
Where?
one above that one?
Here?
Yeah. Yes, I agree. I agree. I mean, and it's funny too though, because have you ever like done a reread and then you realize that there was an Easter egg in there that you didn't actually catch, like you didn't catch it the first time around? So those are my favorite. Oh gosh. You guys, I'm this whatever bit me itches. With the pool noodles again.
I gotta keep her protected, yo. When
From
I
the
was
big bad
18, I
tractor?
sat with a Navy guy on the plane because I got to remember my first.
Wow.
Oh,
I mean, I
boy.
wouldn't like be upset at 47, 48. Oh, shoot, 48. Never mind. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's see. When you position yourself, so you just take the. Oh, exactly. Exactly. You're like, hey guys. You know what? I did that actually right after I started. I would have to go back and look in the group. But it was when we drove we went to St. Louis. The kids were younger. I don't remember why we were going in there or through there, but oh hey, Bonnie, thanks for joining us. But we stopped at a gas station and I turned around and there was a cop working security at this gas station. It was like, he was doing like off-duty stuff. And he like was tatted. He had, I mean, like muscles. Thankfully, he was looking down at his phone. So I turned around and there was like a chip stand or something right there and pretended like I was looking at the chip stand. And then I, nonchalantly turned my volume off on my phone, made sure my flash wasn't on, and turned around and pretended like I was like taking a selfie. And I was like, snapped his shot. So, and I posted it in the group, but again, that was like 4 years ago, I think. So I'd have to go back and find it, but that works. Sometimes I wasn't brave enough to do it in Chicago, but
Where's Cape?
oh, hey, Cape. Thanks for joining us.
I'm trying to catch up on the text. I'm sorry, we got behind. Not your fault. Please keep throwing them all out there. I was just trying to get caught up. I know you guys can see all the text too, but I just want to make sure we're pulling any questions or anything, and nothing's getting. So Tim's not coming out till next year, sadly.
Okay. Well, and Sue, I will have to check her out.
She's starting a new series and be in it.
That's awesome. Riley's a great. I love that Tim's getting a story. Yeah, she has a Tim shirt too. So yeah, you know what? It might even. Oh, okay. So see, and again, that's how behind I am. I haven't even read that one yet, which I feel horrible about, but I'm so behind on my reading. But I just remember when I talked to her on the phone one day, she was telling me about it. She's like, oh my God, I have to write a book with a hero named Tim. But yeah, so I need to catch up on that. But that's good to know. So see, undercover name, that doesn't count. So that makes it better. I'm anxious to see that though, or to read that.
Nicole's like,
pool noodles.
What?
Yeah, those came out. Was it last show? Yeah, it was last show.
No, it was 2 shows.
Was it?
Because it was the.
Oh yeah.
We had the gunshots up the neighbors, and then last week I brought them out just to ward off evil spirits.
Protect us. He's good
at that.
Yeah. Stop biting me. It wasn't him. I don't know. I've got this like little, like it feels like a chair bite or something. I don't know. Something got me.
See, even
it's that time of year, I guess.
That's got my back. So not pool noodles. You mean the gun suppressor.
That's right. And she said suppressor, not silencer. Good for you.
Yeah. We're gonna learn them right.
Oh, hey, Tracy's on. Tracy's my editor.
Oh, hey,
Tracy.
Yeah, I know Tracy. Yeah.
Hi, Tracy. Thanks for joining.
Hi, Tracy. Sorry that you have to watch this. I mean,
hey, I started Christian today. Yay! Aren't you proud? Oh, let's see what else we got.
Let me explain. We had a guy behind my old work get hit on his motorcycle. He was fine. And the main cop that came out was hot. Like I emphasize, hot. He's all capitals.
She took her picture.
Hot.
A lot. And he was like, "Did you take my picture?" I'm like, "Yes, because you're pretty." I love that. Wait, can we see the whole thing?
I don't know.
Did
It
it-
says so yes because you're
Oh,
pretty. So I also have a picture of him with the
that's
stroke.
awesome. I love it. Yeah, you know what? I think next time I'm just gonna say screw it and just be like, okay, look, I know this is weird. I write romance. My readers would love this. Can I get my picture with you? And I'm just gonna call it good. So,
Thank you for all the help on
anyway.
Anna's Angels.
Oh,
Google.
hey, Carrie. Yes, thank you for posting. You're so awesome at. She has got my back so well with the welcoming the new members. You are on top of it, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
I try to stay off. I try to stay off of the member request because I don't want to accept somebody and then forget to say, "Oh,
Oh.
forgot this one." And yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
no,
she does
she's
such
on
a great
it.
job.
So
with
thank
it.
you.
And her
I
memes
appreciate
that
it.
she puts.
I know.
This one's just pure evil.
Ah.
No, I didn't, Jennifer. I should have, and I should have figured out how to get rid of it. There we go. It's actually still on my laptop when I pull it up, but
He
there's
hasn't
debate
gotten
between
it
that one
yet.
and the dragon. But it's been kind of silly around here. We've been kind of busy, and
Should we?
yeah,
What should we do first?
I just want to make
Should
sure I'm not missing anything here. Once I get caught up, I just want to make sure I'm not missing any questions because I know what it's like to watch something and you have a question and it's getting ignored. You're like,
Here's the
"Ah."
thing, though. If you guys seriously, if you put a comment on, even if it's just to say hi or I've got to go or something, and we're not catching it, type it in again.
Yeah,
Because
please.
that I would much rather you do that than to be like, oh, they didn't see it. So type it in again because it does, like, you guys are commenting so often, which is phenomenal. I love it. I don't want you to stop that. But it is kind of hard sometimes to keep track. So especially when we go off on our tangents, when I go off on my tangents. But yeah, so yeah, make sure you pop in there.
You want to do that one?
Hmm?
What'd you do?
What'd you do?
What'd you do?
Well, let's see.
Well, I got things. I got things. We went to our
Oh,
nephew
you've got things. Okay.
Lake's graduation party.
We did. We went to my nephew. His name's Lake. He's an awesome kid. He graduated from high school in Columbia, Missouri. He's getting ready to go to MU. And Haley, he is getting ready to go to MU, and he is going to be a vet. So good for him. That's awesome. So we got to go. We drove there. Got up Saturday morning, drove there, and hung out with them. My folks were there, and had just a very low key cookout in the backyard. We played cornhole. I totally suck at it, but I had a lot of fun. But I'm not very good at it. I got better towards the end, but then I had to go get the drinks with my niece. So not those kind of drinks, but we had to go pick up some beverages for people. But this guy, like, he cleaned house, man. He was with the youngsters too. Like, wrong arm. You should have done your tattoo.
It's not my drinking arm.
That's true. Yeah, but that was a lot of fun. So we ended up hanging out there around the campfire and stuff, and then went back to the hotel. Kids got to swim for a while, and then we got up the next morning and drove back home. What'd you guys do?
We did not mow our lawn.
Oh, we did not get our lawn mowed.
I needed to. We were going to drive home from Columbia and mow, but instead, you all hear me talking about my buddy Jason. Hey, Sam. Bull. Oh, yeah, I know. Bull. Well, you want me to check my water?
I have not heard that in so long. My gosh. Hi, Sam, by the way. Thanks for joining us.
So Jason, he's out in DC now. There's no Casey's out there. Casey's makes these little peanut butter crispy bites with chocolate on them, and they're
Casey's
good.
is a gas station chain here
in the Midwest. Well, he had sent me a message here a while back, a couple weeks ago, maybe, saying, "Oh, you should send me some." I think it was actually on here when he was making comments, but so he Venmo'd me some money, $20 to send him some peanut butter bites, and I said, "I'll get them out." And he said, "Well, there's no way you can do it." He said, "With the holiday coming, there's just no way they're going to get there." And he left for Europe a few hours ago. He's like, "There's no way you're going to get them here before I leave." I'm like, "I'll find a way." He's like, "Oh, you just can't." Well, we joke, and you have really, really close friends, and we don't say best friends. We're tiers. So we're tier 1 friends, and I got a couple of them. And then you got like the tier 2 friends who are really, really close friends, but they're just not. You get tier 3, and they're. So anyway, he said only a tier 1 plus friend could get those
Tier 1
out there.
plus. Yeah, he has a plus.
I'm like, I never even heard of tier 1 plus. So y'all may have seen the post, but on our way back from Columbia, we talked about it, and we decided to YOLO, and we booked a flight to DC, stopped at Casey's, picked up peanut butter bites, and flew to DC, arriving at his house at about 11 o'clock that night, his time.
He had no idea. He and his wife, neither one had a clue.
Only people that knew were us and our kids.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yep.
And then we turned around, we stayed up, talked, whatever, saw, got to visit, haven't seen him for a bit.
Stayed up till about, it was after 1 o'clock in the morning.
It was close to 2.
Yeah.
And then we turned around and flew home the next day.
Yesterday.
Because we had a family dinner we needed to be at. So
yeah, it was the most impulsive thing I've ever done, I think. It was like who does that? You hey, let's go to DC. Okay. And then we do, and the whole time we're driving to the airport, we're walking through the airport, we're getting on the plane, and the whole time we're both like, this is so dumb. Like, this is like, why are we, this is crazy. Like, what are we doing? The journey of the yeah, it was crazy, but it was so freaking cool. Like, they were so surprised and so excited to see us. And thankfully, the whole time, my biggest concern was I knew Jason was going to be like, whatever, like, this is awesome. I was so worried about his wife not because like we all get along really, really well, but come on, girls, you got a house guest that shows up unannounced at 11 o'clock at night. Like, you're just standing on the door there with your suitcase. Like, I was worried that she was going to be upset with us.
Look, I told him when he moved,
thankfully,
that if he needed anything, I was just a quick plane flight away. It was, if he needed anything, his son's still back here. I said, if he needs something, I'll be there. But if you need anything, I said, worst case is just a plane flight away. Prove my point. But
we both woke up yesterday morning.
Videos to come. I'm going to put together a video because we filmed this thing through the airport. When we bought it at Casey's, we filmed it through the airport, through security, on the plane. It was like a flat Stanley. If you have kids that had to do flat Stanleys, that was our flat Stanley.
Yeah, this little container of peanut butter bite thing. That was our flat Stanley. But yeah, it was so crazy. I mean, like, we both woke up yesterday morning. Like, he got up first. We stayed in their spare room, and he got up and he went in the shower and stuff. And I was laying there waiting, and I was looking at her. Like, when I very first opened my eyes, it's that where it takes you a second and you're like, where am I? And then it clicked, and I was like, kind of chuckling to myself, like, I'm in Washington, D.C. right now. Like, what? So, and then he said, when we were talking later, he said he did the same thing. So it was wild and crazy and fun, and it was worth every penny and every minute of it.
I've shared, with this last year has been kind of, health reasons, been kind of funky, and tomorrow's not promised. So there was one point she said, this is so irresponsible. And I said, our kids are taken care of, our bills are paid, this isn't like I'm taking food out of the kids' mouths to do something stupid. I'm doing something stupid just because it's stupid, but tomorrow's not guaranteed. And so yeah. And anyway, lots of fun, but
it was a blast.
Cape tried to get pulled over so she could see the muscle, or the motorcycle cop's muscles.
And then I saw his arms and muscles and tats, and damn, I love it.
The best part is she was at Chick-fil-A. And I was like, Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A, what? That's awesome. I love it.
Hi, Cheryl.
Oh, Joe's on there. I miss Joe. Hey, Joe. Joe's down in Australia. Oh, hey, Cheryl. Thanks for joining us. So that's fun.
Sam still Bill Moose. I can't pull Moose Sam, that.
It's a fraternity thing for those of you who don't Oh, was I
I
supposed to
don't
share that
care.
either? Yeah, so it was a crazy weekend. We both woke up completely exhausted this morning, but went ahead and went on with our day like normal. So, but and the really exciting thing is we're going to be going back to DC, an actual planned trip that everyone involved was aware of this time, but we're going to be there. Actually, we leave the 28th of June.
Actually,
Sorry, I know I say that a lot. I'm sorry. I would be a horrible public speaker. But what?
You're speaking public right now.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
You can just say
Anyway.
circle back a bunch of times.
Mhm.
We'll circle back to that.
Anyway,
Yeah, circle back.
so we're leaving June 28th, and we're flying into DC, and this time, taking the kids. And then we're staying a week, and so we'll actually be out there for the 4th of July. So I'm really looking forward to that. So,
Excuse me.
anyway, so
Beaver nuggets from
Nuggets.
Buc-ee's.
never had those.
Hmm.
That's a
Yeah.
different Buc-ee's than what we
That's
had,
the real
right?
Buc-ee's.
That's
That's
the
not
real
this.
Buc-ee's. Okay. We had a Buc-ee's that came here for like just less than a handful of years, I think.
Yeah. It was,
And then it's actually now at Casey's. So,
but it wasn't
that Buc-ee's.
that
Yeah.
spelling. Yeah, but they tried. And they had a dog for a mascot, not a
Yeah.
beaver.
it was weird.
Stupid.
But
Let's see. Great true friends. Yes. Truly awesome. Yeah. But again,
Christine said if we're flying food, she
Yeah.
likes Chick-fil-A and Waffle House.
I'm trying to get down. We remodeled. Oh, Jennifer remodeled their bathroom for Memorial Day.
Oh.
That's a memory.
But you know what though? Like, isn't that kind of fun? I mean, like when you're in the middle of it, I don't know. With me, like I get halfway through and I'm like, why did I do this? But then when it's done, it's like, I'm so excited I did this. So
There was some onions getting cut. I promise.
yeah, there were a couple of moments. It was sweet. Nicole said it best. Yep, YOLO. Exactly. Sam Stupid makes the best stories. Kind of like the cast the night before your wedding story, right?
I should have put him on a plane to DC the night before his wedding. That would have been the
Yep.
story.
No judging them. Hey, you know what? And that's what they were, because Jason, like, at first he was completely shocked. He's like, did not believe that we were there just to bring him the peanut butter things. Like, he didn't believe it. And then he swore up and down, like, was accusing his wife of being in on it and knowing it. And the first thing she was like, don't you think I would have cleaned the house if I knew they were coming? And then he was like, oh yeah, that's true. So, but like we told them, we weren't there to see their house. We were there to see them. And my
Hey,
house
Joe.
is not perfect. So, hey, Joe, I'm so glad you came.
Sandy, Buc-ee's is a big gas station chain in like Texas. I don't know if they're outside of Texas or not, but I know for sure they're in Texas. But it's a big gas station. So people say that there's like just a full on shopping center inside of it. Maybe I just a little bit, but it's really big, and
You jest. It's a big word.
it's a little word. But yeah, they have all kinds of different snacks and unique things and stuff. But I don't know if somebody will tell me, but I don't know if there's outside of Texas or not. But I know that's where they're big. Yeah, Cabe. So I should just scroll down. So I just need to scroll down farther. People.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Thanks, Cabe.
Amazingly large and clean restrooms. That's important. That's really important.
Jonesboro, not long ago, and her mother pointed out that we have been for 60 years. Wow. How do you see friends with somebody for 60 years when you're only 40? That's weird.
That's awesome. There's not a lot of, not everyone can say that they've had a really good friend for even 10 years. I mean, so, and that's what we try to tell our kids, like, especially when they were younger and going through crap with school, junior high, and all that kind of stuff. And we've tried to tell them, like, it's not quantity, it's the quality in a friend. Like, all you need is one really good friend. You don't need, 30 people that you say are friends and then whatever, so.
And that's how you judge those friends too. I mean, well, not judge your friend, but you judge your friendship or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. But like you go see that person and you haven't seen them in however, it could be months, it could be years, but you just pick up and you just start talking like, you know,
He was yesterday.
Good friend of mine named Tom, went to high school with him.
I love Tom.
It was in our wedding. I don't get to see him nearly enough. He's only 45 minutes from me. Don't get to see him nearly enough. We chat every once in a while on Facebook, but I could pick the phone up right now and call him and he'd be over here or vice versa. And just, those are those good people that you've got friends and, you know,
Oh, Sandy worked all weekend. That's not
yeah,
fun.
that's what she's got 2 weeks of vacation.
Woo!
Sam, you want me to fly to your house for your anniversary? Is that? I mean,
How about a flight before my anniversary?
I'll get off here. I'll fly right over.
Sam doesn't live very far from us. Not flight far, anyway. Oh, let's see. What else do we got?
I'm looking. Becky's.
Oh,
in
Kelly
Florida.
said there's a new Bucky's 45 minutes from her.
North Carolina and Tennessee, Alabama, Florida. So it's southern.
Sorry.
Coming to Missouri, huh?
What?
So
Wait,
there's one coming to
go back up.
Missouri.
Go back up.
What?
Go. Nicole's.
My in-laws did that drive from Cali to Minnesota and just rang the bell. I got to slam the door. Oh.
That's funny. You were so surprised. You were like, "Pop." So did you reopen the door for them? Or did it just stay shut?
Well, they're still her in-laws.
That's
Patty
funny.
says they got them in Florida too. Bucky's.
I'll have to look
Hayes,
that up.
Kansas,
I wonder where it's coming.
Alabama. Deliver Cheryl says, "Do you deliver single rich men?"
You know what? If I
know
did,
he's
I would
single.
have a whole lot more money. If I could figure out a way to
Hey,
get into
Shannon.
that business. Oh, hey, Shannon. Oh, Springfield. Okay. So might be a Bucky's down south. Sandy's going to be in Florida. Oh,
Start ripping out.
I'm jealous. I'm going to go to Florida.
Started on the 3rd of July. I feel like I got to New York.
Wow. That's a big overhaul. We've never done it like a kitchen remodel. The closest thing we came to was I took all the doors and the drawers out and everything in the cabinets and then sanded everything down and repainted them. And he put new hardware. I should say he put new hardware on, everything and a new backsplash on. That was the extent of our remodel. And that was enough. So we've already decided we'll never paint cabinets again and stuff. If we do that, we'll just pay somebody else to come in and just redo them. But
Cheryl's just gonna pay mileage.
Pay mileage for me to bring you a hot guy. If I have a hot, well, I mean, an added hot guy in the car.
Hits just keep on coming. That's all right, man. I'm feeling it tonight.
You know I love you.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna feel it tonight. Oh, hey, Patty.
Oh, Patty's on here. Oh my gosh, I didn't see her.
Yeah, that's why I said she commented about being in Florida. But I love this because Cade, this is the funny part about this life because this one fangirls all the time.
I love Patty.
And no offense to Patty because I've met Patty and her husband and they're both great people and I don't mean this bad, but I don't read, so like she'll say these names and I'm like, who's that? I don't. Oh my gosh, this person's. I'm like, who's that?
I do. I really do. I'm the biggest goofball.
And I don't mean it
ever,
bad. I just,
but
because then I meet him and I'm like, I get excited like when we
because
go
I'll say,
somewhere.
well, this is so and so, and then he's like, oh, okay, like
yeah, I get excited when I find out that different people are going to be there, and
yeah,
because I get to know them now. But
if you haven't read Patty, you guys, Patty Fiala, if you haven't read her, you need to get on it. She's awesome. And a super sweet lady.
I'm telling you, the people that you see when you go to signings and stuff, or you watch these things and they're like, oh, I wonder if they're so nice. I wonder if they're really nice like that. Yeah. They're really nice like that. Even to me, they're nice to me. So they're going to be nice to everybody. I mean, because I'm hard to be nice to. So.
That's the truth. I love you.
Man, it just keeps coming. My parents
Ah,
told me on Saturday that they were going to be in KC from Ohio State.
oh God.
That sounds like my
See,
uncle. My
well,
uncle
yeah,
would
that's
usually
true.
call
That
me
is
when he's
true.
about 20 minutes away, and he'd say, "Hey, get home."
Yeah, I feel like this was maybe no, I guess it really wasn't. I was gonna say maybe it was a little bit kind of a different situation than just showing up on your kid's doorstep or your in-laws or
No,
but
it
it
really
really
wasn't.
wasn't. We just dropped it.
We actually had the taxi drop us off a block away, and then we walked. So we're walking on this strange street. We don't know where we're at.
I mean, it
Like
looked
what
like a
kind of
nice
it looked like
neighborhood,
yeah,
but
but we don't know. You don't. We're out in the middle of the DC area. We don't know.
it was a too stupid to moment live. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Or too stupid to moment. God, I can't even talk. Too stupid to live moment. Sorry.
I was like, what? That took me a minute.
Sorry. Yeah, it was a too stupid to live moment. Really. I mean, it really was. But,
Yeah.
and they happen.
But then people were walking because there was other people walking outside. It was 11 o'clock at night, but there was people in there like looking at us because we're carrying a backpack and a bag, and it's like, well, either he's gonna be home or we're gonna have to call that taxi to come back and take us to the hotel. But
Yeah.
yellow.
Future living hot guys. I'm
Lucky
single.
with two
Kate
sets of
says.
awesome. She says she
Nicole,
opened because
that's
she's
good.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, because it doesn't always work that way.
Bye,
so.
Cheryl. She's
Oh,
got
bye,
homework.
Cheryl. Thanks for popping in. You're more classes, man. That girl.
her Freudian slip.
I can't talk.
Christine says she sanded the new ones down and then stained and varnished. Oh gosh, nope.
So yeah, I didn't do the staining. I did, and then I got actual cabinet type paint because they were the brown to I painted them white. But I mean, they still look like I mean, it's been a couple years now. Well, in fact, we did it during the 2020 lockdown and everything. And I just the other day was looking and I thought, I need to come in, touch this stuff up a little bit here and there. But for the most part, they've held up pretty well. So,
night, Melanie.
Oh, thanks for popping in.
Here, we got our next challenge. She wants to meet us, so we just got to fly to
I've
Seattle.
never been to Seattle.
And we were just talking about
we
where we could do a day trip somewhere.
Yeah, because we do because we were like,
not that we're gonna do it because it's not cheap.
No.
For a day
but
trip.
We did talk about how
it's fun.
That would be a fun thing to do for an anniversary or something instead of trying to plan some big elaborate whatever. Let's just find a place we've never been to, fly there for a day and come back. I don't know. But
are you sure it's because your house is a mess or
no, they get along really well actually. Come to Alabama. Yes, we need to go there too. See, we got all of them. I just need to go everywhere. We do have can't forget the
yeah.
Okay,
I got a thing.
Okay, Christine, we haven't forgotten.
No, we're getting there right after this one right here, and this is going to go real quick. So
we're still growing.
Every day, I feel like we're getting posts. Thanks, Carrie. Saying, "Hey, welcome new members."
Yep, that's awesome.
That's awesome. So, remember 1,500. It's gonna be a big deal. So, if you know somebody that's a reader that even if they haven't checked out Anna yet, and I don't know why they haven't, but fix that. But if they're a reader and they're whatever,
bring them over.
Yeah, holler at them, say come on over. We try to have fun. We're trying to get more involved, more active, with Abby and I, and of course Anna, absolutely.
I know
but we're trying to help free up some things too, so that she has more time for that kind of stuff as well as the writing. So, yeah, invite them over. It's a fun little group, and I enjoy seeing the stories, and
it is a lot of fun.
Family, family pictures and whatnot. That was kind of the whole point, is because we wanted to get to know our readers. Wanted to get to know our readers.
Well, they're yours now too.
We wanted to get to know y'all better, and with more time than that brief little time we would have at a signing or whatever. So we enjoy, and just because we don't comment on every post, I promise you
it's so hard.
We're looking through them, and we enjoy it. So we're glad to
Yeah.
see y'all there.
Yeah. So thankful for y'all. Mail call?
Male cow.
No cow. Hey, typos happen. Trust me.
I need an editor.
All
Mail call.
right. Do you want to get it? Are you
At
gonna
least
get
I
it?
spelled mail right.
Are we gonna have room for it? So we got a package in the mail today. From a reader, Christine Hall, who is on here, sent us some stuff. She did tell me there were some food items that were on top. So I had my son, while I was not in the room, my son opened the box, got those out, got those in the fridge. I don't know what else is in here. A little nervous, not gonna lie. I love you, Christine. So this came from Wisconsin. That's all I know. So we'll see.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right.
I haven't
Oh
even
my
looked.
God, there's so much stuff in. Why did you put so much stuff in here? There's so
I
much.
just looked.
Oh, a hat. I love hats. Look, and you got a.
You know what that is?
I love that. No.
It's the Milwaukee Brewers.
Oh,
So the M
that makes sense.
and the B.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
That's
Milwaukee
clever.
Brewers.
And it made a little baseball.
The
Nice.
M
I like
and the
it.
B. Or it could be Mr.
And I don't
B.
have a pink hat.
Could just be for Mr. B.
All right. We're going to do this.
You know, fortunately, Locaine came from there. Well, he didn't come from there, but
Who?
let's just not talk anymore.
There. How's that look? Like that? Looks great with the earrings too, doesn't it?
Okay, this is fun.
Point Premium Root Beer. So is that actually made in Stevens Point? She lives in Stevens Point.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actual
Wisconsin.
Stevens Point.
That's cool. I like root beer too. No. No way.
Well, let's see the comments now.
Oh my God, I can't believe you did that.
Are you ready? It says, I purchased an inflatable cow, but this is what arrived in my Amazon box. It's not water wings, but maybe Mr. B can make it work.
No way.
It's an inflatable unicorn.
That's awesome.
Yeah, not the water one, but
That is still really cool. Oh
Yep.
my gosh.
you'll see that on videos to come.
Oh,
All right, there's something.
that's awesome. You got a Green Bay Packer. Is that a magnet? Yep, magnet. Yay. Thank you.
There's your Milwaukee
We
Brewers.
got koozie.
Green Bay
Man,
Packers.
it's a total Wisconsin care package, man. Oh, wait, there's
Cider
another koozie.
Boys. Grand Mimosa.
Can you, oh, that one might be for me.
So apple orange hard cider.
That's awesome. You did not have to do all this. That's awesome.
But
So
the rest
thank
of you can. Okay. It's a P.O. box. Got that for you here.
Oh my goodness. Knock
Here.
it off.
Right here. Look at this.
What? Oh,
I'm kidding. That is really, but I'm just kidding.
get that off there.
I always joke about it, so I made the graphic for it so that I could throw it on there and have her yell at me because that's what she
Chocolate
does.
Covered caramels, mood chews. Chocolate covered. Oh, wait. What do you
A
got?
bottle
Oh,
opener.
nice. Okay, so this is chocolate covered caramels. They're called Moo Chews. There's kind of glare. Sorry, I'm really bad at doing this whole like mirror image thing. And a cow pie.
I got a cow pie. I got peanut butter cow
That's
pie.
awesome. Oh, and there's chocolate in the
Chocolate.
chocolate. SpongeBob fans up here. Chocolate. There's chocolate in the fridge and beef sticks and cheese. The big cheese. Nice. Okay, so get back over here. The big cheese. I love it. Love it. Love it. And the big cheese. That means I'm in charge.
I think we probably got backwards.
I
think you're the curd nerd.
Did we? Oh.
You're the curd nerd.
All right. I like this too. That's funny. I love it.
I'm the
actually.
big
Thank
cheese.
You.
I'm the bad guy.
Yay. Man, this is a treat.
And while we're eating our snacks and drinking our beer,
No.
we can play Wisconsinopoly.
them. I did not even know they made things that like what? That's so cool. Oh, for family game night. We do a monthly family game night with our kids and we all get together. So thank you so much. You did not have to do that. That was
No, but
crazy
because
wild,
you
but that
did,
is
I'm
so
gonna
cool.
I'm gonna show you something just because you did that for me. Let me get it ready.
Okay, I have no idea what he's doing. I'll just apologize now. I have no idea what he's doing. What are you doing? I don't know. Oh gosh. Okay, so I would totally try to like go answer comments. Maybe I can figure this out. What are we doing? Okay. Not a force fan, so koozies it is. All right. Oh, bye, Sandy. Thank you. I'm so glad you came in. Bye. Oh, we
Cider
choose our
boys.
cow pies. Okay.
From your last
Okay, this isn't as scary as I thought it was going to be. Christine and her husband came to visit us. Well, they've come a couple different times. And so they came to visit us a while back and they brought him some Wisconsin. Oh, this is hard cider.
Mhm.
Oh, how did I miss that? I didn't know we had that. I like that. I'm not a beer drinker. I don't like beer, but I like hard cider.
well, I haven't. It was a while.
Ooh, that's really good. I like that.
Would you like a Moo Chew? Homer Holstein's
I'll take a little nibble.
chocolate
I don't
covered
eat too much.
caramel.
I love caramels. Chocolate caramel, I guess my favorite.
You want more?
No,
You sure?
not right now, because I won't try the other thing.
Oh, a cow pie?
Oh, wait, let me go get the other thing. You're gonna love this. I haven't told them about the other chocolate yet. Christine.
Hang
Hold
on. I know I used the bottle opener on the twist top. Kansas City Monopoly out there too. Yeah, but we don't have that one. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have eaten a caramel and then tried to talk. So I've seen or what's it called? The Simpsons have a Monopoly as well. Oh, that was kind of funny. Abby hopped off. She said she got a babysit in the morning.
Oh, I didn't really morning. Okay.
I do. It's actually pretty good, Steven.
Oh, hey. I like it a lot.
Very crisp.
So
Hi,
Christine,
Donna.
do what? Oh no. Hi. So melt away bars,
Hi, Janice.
Sarugis. Oh, night, Janice. She told me that these bars, like the chocolate's like so, how'd you put it? Chocolatey that like you touch it and it just starts to melt away. So you gotta be careful because it literally is called a melt away bar. But this one is called a Shock Rock. If you guys can see that. Not a shocker. Stop it. Shock Rock. It has Pop Rocks in it. In the chocolate. So I thought we could try it together because I've never had chocolate with Pop Rocks in it. You all know what Pop Rocks are, right? Like, stop. I know what you're thinking. Knock it off.
What am I was just looking at my hat.
I know what you're thinking.
Fine looking hat.
It is a fine looking hat. I love mine. I'm so excited. Okay, so
all right.
I will let you have the first bite.
Ever tried Dickens? Nope, just tried the Cider Boys cider. I never tried the other one. I do like football.
Go Chiefs.
Of course, Chiefs. Duh. And not because of Patrick Mahomes, but because I loved them all the way when they were horrible. It's like I still
True
like
fan,
the Royals.
True fan.
This wasn't a gift. This would be burning right now. Not burning, but it'd be burning my head right now because I'm a true Royals fan, even though they're the best high school team out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I like football. I like the Chiefs. College, I don't watch a lot of college football, but I do. I mean, I like. I'm a KU fan. my grandpa was a KU fan and just kind of stuck with me. So, yeah.
Yeah, and that was fun because I grew up an hour and a half from MU. So if any of you watch college sports or you know anything about Missouri college sports, well, Missouri, Kansas, MU and KU are like major rivals. So then we started dating, and he's KU and I was MU, and so that was fun. But
we're gonna find out.
Do what? Oh, here, try it. You do it first.
I gotta try. I gotta be like Trailer Park Wars.
That sounds fun. Any Pop Rocks in there?
I do think they are better than. I think we were like 2 games ahead of Oakland. Or we were. I don't know. Sammy's still on. I know Sam keeps track of that stuff.
God, chocolate's so good. Oh, they're popping.
They're singly.
That's delicious. Thank you. I'm gonna have to savor it. I can't have that much sweetness at one time between that and that. But that was really good. Thank you. Oh, sorry. I know. Wow.
I don't think you can hear it. I can hear it. I can hear it. I can
Oh, trying to let him hear the pop rock.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It is. It's very tough.
Oh, your daughter called. That's cool. Sorry.
Oh, that is cool. The good news, I was reading it too. The good news is you can get the cheap tickets and still sit in really nice seats because nobody's going. But if we build a new stadium, that'll fix everything. Oh, could you hear it? Good. Thanks, Ruth.
You heard the
and Bonnie. Everybody's like, yeah, we can hear it. Move the mic away from your freaking
weirdo.
mouth.
Did the beef sticks survive? I haven't opened them yet, Christine.
That's good.
But
well, I'll eat it later. That way I'm not chewing while I'm on
I haven't opened the beef sticks yet because he got home, we had dinner, and then we started this. So, but I will. I'll let you know.
Lana, my coworker's nephew, was the oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm forgetting his name. Tight end, no, number 19, played for 6 years. Oh my gosh, Sam was his first name.
Look at me.
Our deer's back.
Oh, yes, we have a deer.
Yeah, Sam was tight end for their K-State team this year. Well, the last 6 years he played for him. So I do kind of like them, but anyway. Oh, Oakland's got 11 wins. Thanks, Sam. See, I knew where you're at. And Kansas City has 17 wins.
Oh, nice.
But how many losses do we have? That's the question.
I was going to say how many out of how many games?
Because it's been horrible. And I feel sad because we have some really good players on our team. Like Salvy's probably my biggest. Like, I feel bad for the guy. I mean, I'm glad he got a World Series in 15.
Yeah, they were.
But he's such a good catcher and such a good person to have that.
Excuse me.
Anyway, but that's somebody that does it for the game. Because
did you see Jennifer's comment? Oh, that's cool, Bonnie.
We used to have deer every once in a while, and then we got our donkey, and we didn't have any more deer.
Yeah, donkey and goats kept them away. But
yeah, and now we just Emma just happened to see one out there tonight, and it's been back and forth. So
yeah, we were
go out and give it some food or something.
We were sitting at the kitchen bar eating dinner, and she looked out. And she was like, "There's a deer out there," and we both at the same time put our forks down, stood up, and went out to watch it.
That's cool from the fountain.
That's really neat.
That's the one thing we were talking about that. There's really not a bad place to sit in the stadium, and for me, I don't know.
No, I agree.
We were at the when I was a kid. We went to the World Series in 1985, Game 6, and we sat up high, not quite directly behind the home plate, but more on the left, on the third base side of home plate. So when I'm sitting up high in those seats, it just reminds me, it brings back those memories, And I remember the stadium like literally shaking. The cheering was so much that you could feel the floor underneath you just shaking. And then as we were going down the ramp to leave, the whole ramp was just, it was wild. It was loud. It was crazy. And so, but that reminds me of that. And then just anywhere else that you sit, if you're in the outfield, you get to listen to the fountains, and you get to, in the summer, you get to feel the spray. And So that's a nice seat. Or if you're here, it's every place in that park has got a reason why it's a good seat, I think. And I'm sure a new stadium would too. It's just sad that you're, it's like getting a brand new car and putting the old tires from 3 cars ago, putting those on that brand new car. Anyway.
So I take it the team or the old tires. That weird.
Yeah, it's like something that's not really good in a brand new. Yeah. Wrapping a turd in gold foil doesn't make sense. It's still a turd. It's pretty, but it's still a turd.
All right.
We have 6 deer in front. You're already don't want answers. Don't want answers.
Oh,
38 L's.
So 17 wins sounded much better than.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't ask that question. Oh, bye, Joe. Thank you so much for joining us.
Here in person. I need to feed the horses.
Grandma cuddles. Those are the best. Enjoy. Thank you for stopping by.
Oh, good night, Leanne.
Good night, Leanne. Thanks for joining. Oh, I say Leanne. Is Leanne or Tony?
Yeah, it might be both.
Oh, that's so tricky.
She said earlier we'd have them both for the summer. So.
Yay.
Yeah, I know. I love being out there in the fountain spray and the I don't know, and just the sounds of them. I don't know,
just adds to the whole atmosphere.
Question, Anna.
Christian in the next book has to have an inflatable. I will see what I can do.
In case you're wondering, it burns your nose.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, remember, it's P.O. Box. Okay. I didn't even put this up to it.
What is it?
They can read.
Oh, that was last week, and I didn't mean it like
I'm
that.
keeping it. Just like I kept this one. All right.
Yeah.
I think last couple of weeks we've gone like 2 hours.
Yeah. We're already over an hour and 15. So
because I'm going to say something to that, I probably shouldn't because I'm tired. So
yeah, we probably should not go full 2 hours tonight.
No,
honestly, like it's sad, but I could go to bed right now. Like this has been great. I don't mean that bad, so don't take that bad. It was just a really long weekend.
4 days
of our own doing.
Yeah,
don't regret it a bit. Not one bit. But. Yeah. Oh, Mary Lou. You know what? Go back and watch just that last little bit, Mary Lou, and you'll see the choking. Or wait, did she miss the unicorn?
Well, somebody Kelly said something about it's a unicorn with a big pool noodle. You know what this is? This is a horn protector, like you put on your goats to block their horns, so they don't gouge you or see. I covered his horn like that. Boom.
Yeah. Christine, I'm sure it's coming.
Comes
by the way,
to reason this is. All right.
Ay.
All right, kids. We love you guys.
That's it. Yeah.
I think we're gonna call it a night.
Yeah. So Mark for Danger came out today. Christian comes out next month. God, not next week. That would not happen. Go out, make sure you catch all the other releases that came out today. Some amazing authors came out with some equally amazing stories, I'm sure. So other than that, I don't know.
Yeah.
That it?
Be nice to people. Do good.
Try to be positive.
Take care of yourself.
So much negativity in the world.
Yeah.
It just brings me
Just
down.
take care of yourself.
So that's it. We love you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Until next week, we will
we'll talk
Tuesday.
Bye, guys. Love you.
Show. All right, for real. We can't end it that way. What in the world? Okay, let's try this again. Until next week, we love you guys. Have a good one.
We will talk Tuesday. Goodbye.